Hello students, and welcome to this video for exercise number 12. And so we're going to be looking at basically navigating pages, how to insert, delete pages from Publisher, and change how you view them as well. And this is done, some of these things through the header and footer. And so these are the skills we're going to look at here in exercise 12. Now, a lot of what we're going to be doing is we're going to be inserting pages. And we said earlier that it's not like Microsoft Word where I can just type at the bottom of the page and it'll go down and create a new page. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can right click and choose Insert Page, and it'll bring up this dialog box for you here to choose what you want to insert. Otherwise, you can go to the Insert tab, and in the top left corner you're going to see Page. I could click just Page button for a blank page, or if I want something more specific I can do Insert Page or Insert Duplicate Page. So this will copy the one I have selected, and this one gives me more of a choice. I can choose if I want to add it before the current page I'm on. I can do after. I can choose the number of pages, and then also I can decide if I want a text box on it, if I want to duplicate objects on a certain page, things like that. And these are all very useful. I'm going to add 25 pages, and the reason being that sometimes you can easily go and navigate between the pages. You know, there's not as many, and most of the time it will be that way for you here in Publisher. But if you have a large document, you can hold down Control and press G, and it will bring up a Go To Page dialog box, and you can type in the number of the page you want, and it'll let you go there and click OK and make it simple. And you can see down here in the bottom corner, I'm now on page 9. So Control G is the way to do it. You're able to insert the date code, things like that as well. If I want to delete a page, I can right click on it, choose delete, very simple to do, and it'll ask me if I want to delete it, including the objects. I'll click yes. Simple stuff here. On the View tab, if I want, I can change how I view it. Right now it's set to single page. I can do 2-page spread, and it kind of shows it as a book. And now my pages over here are all shown as 2 as well, together in groups. So this is nice also. As I said, if you want to go to the specific page, you can do the Go To, or you can click on it along here, along the side. For header and footer, there's a couple ways you can look at it. You can go to the Insert tab and choose header and footer over here in the header and footer group. Page number, I can choose where it appears as well over here. That's very nice. I can do that, so header, footer. And we're going to add and use some of that today. For page numbering, if I want to include the page number, I can select it over here. If I don't want it on the first page, they give me an option where I can uncheck Show Page Number on First Page. So some of this is similar with Microsoft Word, and then of course some of it is very different. And we're going to use these skills now here in exercise number 12. So first thing I need to do is open up Pub 12 for exercise. So you should have downloaded this file. So I'm going to open up File, Open, and I'm going to open up Publisher 12, so Pub 12. Alright, here's my document. You can see it's about computers, things like that. And then I'm going to go and save it as Dental 12 Dental, excuse me. So File, Save As, I'm going to choose my folder, 12 Dental underscore your initials. So I'll make it visible here for you. 12 Dental underscore your initials is going to be the name for it. Save that file. And then it says here to use Go To go to page 3. So remember, hold down Control, press G. This is going to come up, and then just type in the number you want. So page 3, and then we're going to go to it. And that's just to practice the tool, get it to kind of stick in your head. And we're going to delete the page. So I'm going to go over here, right click on it, and choose Delete as my next step. And it says the selected page contains objects. Delete anyways. Absolutely, yes. Alright, now we're going to insert a new page at the beginning of the publication. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to click on page 1, and then I'm going to go and choose the Insert tab. I'm going to choose Page, and then I'm going to click Insert Page. Then this dialog box will come up. I'm going to click Before Current Page. I need only one of them, and it says I need a text box on it. So I'm going to tell it to create one text box in each page. I have one page selected for how many I want, and then Before Current Page I'm going to click OK. And it says here inside your text box to include, to insert the file pub12 import. So I've selected my text box. As you can see, I'm going to go up here to insert file in my text group. So insert file, and then I'm going to go to CA demonstration, and then I choose pub 12 import, which is all the way down here. I'm going to click OK. So pub 12 import. Once I've done that, you see it comes up right here towards the top of the page, and the thing that says here is resize the text box on page 1 so that the text appears centered on the page vertically. Right now it's centered horizontally, so that's what this is right here. It's centered with this ruler. I want it to be centered with this ruler as well. So I'm actually going to go and grab the bottom size handle on this box and bring it up here so it's more even with my text box there. So now it's the same size kind of. And then I'm going to go and drag the text box down so it's more even with my page. So I'm going to just go straight down with it and kind of line up the top and bottom here of the page. And just kind of I didn't give you specific inches of what I moved it to. It just needs to look like it. If it's off by me visibly checking it, you'll lose points. So it does need to appear about like this. Then it says insert a page numbering code in the footer of the right corner, but omit it from the first page. Well, the way we do it, I'm already on my insert tab. I go over here to the header and footer group, select page number. I'm going to uncheck this box that says show page number on first page. And then I'm going to click on page number again, and then it said I needed to include it in the right corner of the footer. So bottom right is what I need to select. You'll notice it's not here because this is the first page. And then in the header, I need to type something. So I'm actually going to go up here, click on header, and then you'll notice it kind of changes how this looks, and we'll talk more about what this is later. But I need to type in report created by Marcela Lopez on, and then I'm going to insert the date code from the header and footer toolbar. So I'm going to leave this up here for a second for you to type it in. So, and then I'm going to click on insert date up here. And then you're going to see it looks like this. Now, it's going to update itself. Right now it says April 27th because that's when we made it, or we're making it right now. But it'll update it every time you save or every time you print. Then I'm going to close the header and footer, return to the document. The way I do that is just go up here to close master page. We're going to talk about master pages in a later on exercise. And it's going to take you back here. I'll scroll down, and now you can see it's applied this to my page. And then if you check the other pages, it'll also have the page number down here at the bottom as well. Next step for us is to print the document. So remember, do Microsoft Print to PDF. So I'm going to go down here, print, choose Microsoft Print to PDF. And of course, I need to save it with the same name as the file. So it needs to be 12 dental underscore your initials. Remember, don't include .pub because it's going to mess up your file, and that's not what I'm telling you to do. Alright, so it should look like that here, and then I'm going to click save. Saved it for me. I'm going to save this as well up here at the top, and then that's the end of the first part of the exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up another file, so new, and it says create a new publication based off of one of your catalog templates. So I'm going to go to built-in, and then of course catalogs is down here, so in your group, alphabetical order, and then I'm just going to leave it on the arrows one. You can decide what color scheme you want. I'm not going to change it, anything like that. And even the business information you can pick. I'm going to go with this one, the one I had made for myself, and I'm going to choose create. And first thing it says is I need to save as 12 cat underscore my initials. So I'm going to click File, Save As. I'm going to choose my folder, and then the name, of course, again is 12 cat underscore your initials. So save it with that for the title. And then we're going to practice a couple things we just learned in this exercise. So we have to add 4 new pages just before the final page using insert and page. So I'm going to click on my final page here. Excuse me, I'm trying to hold back a sneeze. And then what I'm going to do is click the insert tab. I'm going to click this button right here, choose Insert Page. I want it to, now it's going to ask you here, you'll notice with Insert Catalog Pages, it's asking what you want for the layout. Just click OK. And then it says automatically insert pages, catalog pages print in groups of 4. Do you want to insert extra copies of the selected pages into this 8-page publication? You're going to click yes. Alright. Next thing it says, delete the page number text box from each page. And you can see it has that on, not number 12, but starting with pages 10 and 11, I have that page number. So I'm actually going to click on it, text box, get rid of it. And you need to go through and get rid of it on each one of your pages. So I pretty much have to go through my whole catalog and do that. Pretty simple to do. Takes just a little bit of time. Alright, so we've gone through the whole thing, checking it. I'm going to save it just so it updates it. Then it says place a page number code in the center of the footer. So I'm going to click, I'm not going to actually choose footer, I'm going to choose page number, and I'm going to go with bottom center. Voila. It has appeared and applied it to all of them. Then it says return to the foreground. We don't need to worry about that. And preview the publication, print preview to check your work. So I just go to File, Print, and then this is our print preview right here, so we can kind of see how it looks. And I can check my other pages to make sure it looks okay. You're going to save your work. So I'm going to go, click in the top left corner, and that is the steps to completing exercise number 12. Hope you're able to follow along. Hope this magnifying glass or magnifier feature, excuse me, helped you to be able to see the documents a little bit better. And remember these steps, it's going to help you later on with your other publisher files.